Now more on breaking news we told you about at the top of this newscast. An historic visit is underway. President Obama becoming the first president in half a century to stay in Rhode Island overnight.
Our cameras rolling in downtown Providence, where the president's motorcade came through. We have live team coverage of the president's visit. Susan Campbell was there when Air Force One landed in Warwick. But first, Kelly Sullivan is live in Providence now, where the president is staying tonight.
Well, still a lot of police presence here at the Omni Hotel, where President Obama will be staying for the night. This really is historic for Rhode Island, as the last time a sitting president stayed overnight in the Ocean State was back when JFK was president. So a lot of people here trying to witness that history. A crowd of about 50 people gathered in front of the Omni Hotel, hoping to catch a glimpse of the president. But the motorcycles, state police cruisers, and the rest of the vehicles in the motorcade drove by, all within seconds.
I wish he would have stopped in the front of the hotel so we could see it. It's quite impressive to see all the vehicles flying by there.
But not all were disappointed. Some URI students stopped by after their class and waited to see the orchestrated 30 seconds of events.
For the hour and a half waiting, but it's cold, but it was worth it, I guess.
While it was quick, many snapping pictures in amazement as a big guest makes a stop in the smallest state.
I thought it was pretty interesting. I mean, they flew past this corner very quickly, and it was just something that you kind of should see, I guess.
And some commuters will probably see that motorcade tomorrow morning, because the president will be speaking at Rhode Island College. And even though it's about 5 miles away, a RIDOT spokesperson tells us there will be road restrictions tomorrow. That spokesperson couldn't specify where those restrictions will be, but advised drivers to expect delays and to be prepared to just wait a little bit more in traffic. Reporting live at the Providence Mobile Newsroom, Kelly Sullivan, Eyewitness News.
Now, before landing shortly after 9 o'clock tonight in Warwick, the president attended a campaign event in Maine.
He's now just hours away from speaking at an event on the economy at Rhode Island College. Eyewitness News reporter Susan Campbell continues our live in-depth coverage of tonight's breaking news from Warwick.
Shannon and Mike, tonight the president was running about half an hour behind schedule, but when he landed in typical fashion, he sauntered down the stairs with a big smile on his face. President Obama got off of Air Force One with a wave and a salute. He was greeted by Rhode Island's congressional delegation, as well as Warwick Mayor Scott Avedisian. The group chatted for just a couple minutes, what seemed to be a casual conversation from our vantage point. Then the president's motorcade whisked him away to Providence. As you recall, President Obama was supposed to speak at Rhode Island College earlier this month, but canceled that trip to stay in Washington, D.C. and deal with the Ebola crisis. We talked with our own Eyewitness News analyst Reggie Centracchio about the planning that had to happen over the past couple of weeks to make this rescheduled trip happen.
Within those 2 weeks, there had to be a plan. I'm sure there was a plan, because I've seen aircraft come in and out of Green over the last several weeks, and also you see some additional security in the area. In fact, today on the way here, I saw one motorcade going the other way and one coming back the other way. So you know that this just isn't something that happened yesterday. It's well in the planning of at least a couple of weeks.
This is Obama's second recent visit to the Ocean State. At the end of August, he was in Newport for a fundraiser. Tonight, we counted more than 20 vehicles in the president's motorcade. Live in Warwick with the West Bay Mobile Newsroom, Susan Campbell, Eyewitness News.